between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Well, afternoon here. I'm already starting off on the wrong foot. All good though. Welcome in, everybody. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the voice Jacksonville Pool guys. Welcoming you guys to the 9-ball version of MVP. We were here yesterday at the one and only Qball and ready for day number 2. Waiting to find out who was going to be on the live stream here first, and then we'll get everything up to date here in just a moment, guys. So bear with us. We're trying to give a couple other people time to be able to get on over here and get ready for the day. Ronnie says, I'm going to miss my MVP tournament. We'll be disembarking from a cruise we won in our destination division. Let's go, Rodney. Way to go, sir. Good morning to you. Well, good afternoon. I keep wanting to say good morning. It's already noon. It it feels a little different to start a tournament at noon versus versus starting at 10 a.m. or something like that. So how about them Jaguars, by the way? Oh man. Figured that hurt a couple people's soul here if I brought that up real fast. Yeah, ignore the names for just a moment here. Those are not who's playing. That was a match last night. All right, well, Looks like we should have Sport up and running. And we got Mike versus Miller to start today. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one. All right, getting this updated. I gotta go grab their score sheets real fast. See what the race will be. This first part of the day is a little modified race here. It's the same race they use in Vegas. And it says, I feel that after a long stream yesterday for Ladies Cup, I'm beat and ready to just chill. Oh, yes, sir. Good morning. Well, good afternoon, Chili. How you doing, sir? Well, man, guys, give me 1 second here. Let me get the race. All right, 48 to 40. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Rodney, after last night, man, I went on home. Wifey spent a little bit of time playing with her sister on Resident Evil. They're in a Resident Evil kick again. Something they used to do a while ago, so they're having some fun. But yeah, they went home, did that, help put the kids in bed before that, and then afterwards I stayed up and we were rewatching Game of Thrones. We're like, I don't know, a couple episodes into season 3 if I remember correctly. So we did that, relaxed, had a good night's rest. I cannot complain. Been trying to take some tart cherry juice, and it's been helping. Has some melatonin in it and stuff, and should help you sleep. So it's been a good thing. So I take a couple of swigs as much as I can handle right off the bat, and make my funny faces because of how tart it is. It's a understatement, by the way, of how tart that cherry juice is. By the way, understatement. 15 players, $150 a winner. All right, look at that. There'll be 2 winners, of course, in each bracket. 6 winners total today. That will clock their ticket on over to singles regionals. And then, as long as you make it into the semifinals, you're invited over to the Jacksonville Invitational. So, good day of play. Chili, what you been up to since yesterday, brother? Hope you're doing well and blessed. It was nice too. I was able to get here early, get everything set up. I actually got to enjoy a little bit of church service on my phone earlier for probably like 20. Oh, full race. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Yes, a 6 versus a 7 here is what it should be. But I thought we were doing the shortened races, but we're not. So let me just double check. Yeah, Mike is a 7. So Millard, skill level 6. Yep. Yep. All right. So a little different. Normally we do. Normally we they do a shortened race, but also I kind of like the shortened race at least for 8 ball. 9 ball it normally isn't. I mean, as you saw, it wasn't that big of a difference. So what was it? 48 to 40 is what I had it listed as. So just barely over one additional rack difference. Whereas the shortened race with the 8 ball side can make 2+ racks difference sometimes. All right, that's Mike with his back to us over there. That's Mr. Millard there on the left. I got to give him props, by the way. He's wearing from when we went back in 2024. wearing the Montreal Invitational shirt. Such a fun event and blessing for us here to get to go to. It was a good time. All right, guys, bear with me for just a moment. Just waiting on them to get started. I need to share the stream out on my phone as well on my main page. All right, guys, just waiting on them to get started. If anybody's on the Facebook side, say good morning. Let me make sure chat's working. I had a little issue yesterday where chat was not doing its thing for me out of nowhere, and I don't know why. I had a last message from somebody, and then I realized it had been a moment. I'm like, wait a second.
What, reach over there? Or here?
Right, Miller already popping it off right off the bat for us. Ooh. That was a little uncharacteristic, I would say. Mike was got to give him some props, man. He was already practicing earlier and doing a really good job. He already had a really good practice right off the bat here. Was hitting some balls really well, so he was like, "Oh man, I gotta be on the stream table and listen to Tim's antics and hear him say bad things about me." I was like, "I'm not gonna do that." Look at that defense, though. Look at that. Y'all know I'm always up for a good defensive shot here. First replay of the day. Nice little snooker here, using his ball in hand appropriate. Crazy thing is, I mean, I think he could have honestly gotten a run going, but I like this better. One's in a far better position. The run is a lot easier from here. So if he does get ball in hand, it should be a little bit easier time. Ooh, ball in hand to him, but I will say Millard may have not made it easier. Moving that three up a little bit. He's gonna have to pull down on this and let it drift over. There we go. You see him trying to swipe it on over further. He's like, "Go ball." There we go. 4-ball, top right hand corner pocket. Pop off that top short rail. Maybe use a little bit of left here as well. He ain't got to use much. Oh, he's letting it run. He let it stroke out a lot there. A little inside here on this one. A little right. Oh, he's going to go 2 rails back over. I like the little inside on that one. Oh, don't run too far. Goodness gracious. This table, that's one of the things we talked about yesterday, is this table is definitely slick as can be, man. They did really good with the new felt. And with us having less humidity right now, cooler weather, right, it's a lot easier to control temperature inside of a building. And it's definitely making a difference here. Marlena, good morning. How are you, my dear? There we go. Facebook's working, guys. Say good afternoon. I keep wanting to make it good morning, but say good afternoon, everybody. All right, good start from Mike right there, 8-2. Really like the fact that he, like I said, used his ball in hand. I'm not saying again he couldn't. He could have definitely taken a run with where the 1-3 definitely were, and made a punch for it without a doubt. But I don't know. I think there's something wise about him using ball in hand, making the run a little easier overall. So Marlene says, "Good, we'll be there in a bit. Perfect, we'll be here. If you want to, there's time right this second for you to get on in here and get on some practice tables." So I'm trying to remember how many Kelly said were in the 6-7 bracket, but I think there's like 16, 17 people. Let's see. 19. Let's see. I think I'm seeing 15 people. Yeah, 15 people is what I'm seeing. So there's plenty of space is what I'm getting at for you to come on over. And are you picking up Miss Bree? Nice. Well, I'm glad she's gonna be here. Ronnie says, "Yeah, I remember how warm it was there at OG during Southeast Challenge." Yeah, yeah. It's tough, man. It's always tough. This is a large room, a large pool hall. It's easy to stuff a lot of bodies in here. There's a lot of people going in and out to go smoke. That's the other real issue. If there wasn't as much of the travel of opening and closing that front door, it'd be a little easier. But right now, we're blessed. This is the time of year that these tables are going to perform, in my opinion, at a very consistent manner. So what you see is what you get on the table. I don't think there's going to be a lot of massive changes as the day goes by. So it's nice. But it also means you got to understand how to adjust your game, though. You got to understand these tables run fast. But what a cut on that too. Just on over. Good for the 3. Nice shot, Millard. Well played. Both gentlemen shooting really, really fast. High pace. There you go. Right off that pocket point. Nicely done. I was about to say, kind of like speed control on this. I'm a speed control person more than I am a stop shot, but either would have worked just fine. There we go. Keeping everything simple. Don't overdo these. Might add a hair of outside on this just a little bit, but ain't got to do much. Oh, we tracked right over there towards that side pocket. That's the only reason I would use a little bit outside. I get so nervous about some of these scratch shots. I'm like, I can see it's going. I can see it's going towards it. Like, I'll always add a little inside outside because of that. Get a little bump off of it. No, it hid behind the 9. No, what a good run. That was almost a you break our run situation here for Miller. That was well played. Very well played. Wow. Goodness gracious. Disappointing, man. You can see it on his face, too. Don't scratch in the process. Oh, insult to injury. Insult to injury. Oh, man. Very unfortunate here. Yeah, we got a lot of people battling today, though. This is a nice little turnout for the skill level 6-7 bracket. There we go. Come right off the rail. Nicely done. And a nice out. Well played. Very well played. right, 11-9 in favor of Mike here. Miller still did exactly what he needed to do that rack, though. I know he wanted the rest of his points, but him gaining 8 or 7 of those points out of the 10 for the rack definitely was a reversal from the first rack. And you know, if he keeps doing that right now, 11-9 will gain him the victory. So. Right. Good pop. Three's going to hide. The one ball. Nice little 2 balls on the break, though. Surprised he isn't going along the right-hand rail. Oh, he still hits it, but unfortunate scratch. Shorter kick there off the right-hand long rail. Longer distance to the pocket, though, so if he was going for it, try to actually make it. That may be why. It really is chilly. Pool is all about adapting. That's right, man. That is absolutely right. You gotta learn the table you're on, learn how it's rolling. Like that right there, you just barely hit a little too hard, but it's because the tables are like I said, they're running good. They're fast rolling, man. There's no slow play on this. Also, Chili, you were on I think it was you yesterday on YouTube. How's the volume sounding today in terms of loudness? Right now, it's still a little quieter in here because the Jags game, but later on they'll have the music playing in the background. It'll get a little louder. Ooh, hanging on to your pants on that one. Oh man, that Qball was going. Tough shot here on the 8. And a lot of left on that one. Trying to throw it some. All right, Miller just needs to scoop these up. Perfect. Thank you, Rodney. Volume's great today. Perfect. Thank you, Chili. Appreciate it, guys. It always helps because people are on different avenues, so between Facebook and YouTube, right? And then also some people are on Android phones, some people are on iPhones, some people are watching on their big screen. So always helps to get a little check across the board. Hey, Bruce, how's it going? Thanks for letting me know as well. Appreciate you, sir. Man, oh, very close on that bank. Very, very close. Good try. And Miller went for the bank as well, went for the long table bank, and unfortunately rattles right over there. But what a bank. Wow. Try a break here. Open up options on the 1, 2. Actually, open up options pretty well. 3's blocked from either the bottom left or bottom right hand corner pocket, so that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. So you really want to try to get to this bottom right hand side, probably, I'm guessing, for the 3 ball. And getting to the 4 is gonna be tricky too, without going after a combo. 4 is blocked by the 8 and 9. Yeah, he's trying to get a little force follow there. Get back over. Had it hit that rail, it would have come back over just a little bit. He would have had options on that right hand side pocket for that 3 ball. He didn't leave it bad though. I mean, honestly, it's not a good place for Mike with the 2 ball. Kicks in behind it. Ooh, might have been heading that side pocket. Very good attempt. And left there on that. Oh, he's going to get back through the window. He does. Nice. Hold straight line. Very well done. He's going to try to pull it between the 4-7. Oh, no. Runs into everything. I was going to try to actually pull it through. I didn't know if he could. Yeah, and it's still a little bit of a cluster, though. The initial run was definitely on, but downfall is when you look at the table at first, you're like, there's a little breathing room all across the board there. I should be fine. And you start seeing how much is really blocked up here in this bottom right. You're like, man. Like that, Josh. Josh already in here wishing well to both Marlena and Debris. I love it. Ms. Mary Turner, good morning to you. Nice out and clean up. That is the breakaway Mike needed here, right here in about the middle of the overall matchup, give or take. And actually a little bit earlier than the middle, I'd say, but overall very well ran. Had to work through a little bit of that. Like I said, I misjudged the break afterwards. I was like, man, it looks like a little bit of the run's on, but it definitely. And bottom half was set up in this weird kind of V formation, blocking up a lot of access. So 27-13 in favor of Mike, with access to the break here. A really good chance to have a clear breakaway. Like maybe they're just validating the score here real fast. Give them just a moment here. But Miss Mary Turner, how's your afternoon coming so far? Hope you're doing well and blessed. Joshua, thanks for tuning in. Bruce, same thing to you as well. Rodney, Chili, appreciate each of you guys being in the live stream. Make sure and hit the like, the share, all that kind of stuff means a lot. Make a little shout out here across the board because I can see the Facebook ones here. Mr. Benjamin Michael, my buddy, liking the stream here. Miss Julie, appreciate you as well. Along with Miss Lori, thank you guys. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. All right. Nice little kick there right behind the one. If it sits, it's still going to roll in view. That was nice, too. Very well played by Millard. Good hit and everything. Very pure hit on that. Right, trying to full send it there to see if he can get back, maybe shape for the two. Similar situation right there. Hits it good and pure again. Ends up sending the 6 ball because the connection with the 1. With an opportunity here to get back some of these points. Tough leaf here on the 4, though. Very tough leave here. Looks like he's just going to go for the defense, trying to sit it up with the 8s. Not a bad leave. Not a bad leave at all. Ooh, Mike sliced the paint off of that. Sent it just directly down to that bottom short rail. Not what he was looking for out of it. He's opened up the opportunity now for Miller. Miller should be able to get a little run from this. Honestly, As long as you don't let the 9 block you up here, that's the only danger he has right now. Don't let the 9 block you. And he doesn't. Hits it good. I think within the next rack here, he may be a little more adjusted with how he's shooting and getting a little more used to the speed of the table. Nice little defense. Good little back and forth from the two gentlemen. Nice. Ooh. I almost spoke too soon. Nice spike there for the bank. And he's got good eyes now for the rest of the run here. 7 ball top left. Pull down this just a tiny bit, not much. There we go. Come right against that rail. Very well played. You can do this a couple different ways, but 9 ball's in that center zone of the table, so it's in a good spot. There we go. Nicely done. Very well played. Very, very well played. 33-17 in favor of Mike right now. Now, chat just know throughout the day, just because how fast these matches are, and it's 9 ball, happens to get the score wrong. So I may have to break away every once in a while just to get a quick look at the score and make sure I got everything up to date. And that is wild. He's getting a hold of the brakes really good. I mean, he's really getting a lot of power into him, but he's not getting much of anything out of them. 2 ball looks like it's in a bit of predicament. It's tough for me to tell from here with how it's grouped up on top of the 8. I was about to say, I don't know if Miller should have made that, though. I don't know if he was going to have much options on it regardless. Looks like he hit it good. And again, so much blocked up towards this bottom right-hand corner pocket. All right, Mike has the run on now. Just interested about getting some access for that 5 afterwards. 3 and 4, 3 right-hand side by 4, bottom right. And he hit the cue ball good, too. He was in a great window for the 4. Miller's got to punish him a little bit for this one now. Hey, Ryan, how's it going today, bud? Welcome into the stream. Glad you're here hanging out with us. I thought he was going to go for the back cut on that. Doesn't look like a bad leave, though. Very, very good attempt from Mike on that one. Wow. Wow. Nice little one rail kick into the back cut on it was very, very well done. Oh, Miller trying to curve the cue ball a little bit, just a little too much on it. I think if he had a little slower speed, it would have caught better and would have curved on over for him. All right, looking at that foul ball in the side pocket. He still goes for it here. It'll be interesting. Figure on that shot, maybe he wanted to keep ball down on the bottom short rail a little bit of left. Unfortunate scratch right there. Yeah, Miller's got to scoop up all this. 10-point difference in the score puts it right back at being tied. So if he scoops with his 5 points, it'll be 35-25. This is just a regular kind of back and forth situation here. I'm assuming he's just going to roll it with the 8 in the left-hand side pocket and take that 9 top right. Yeah, he's using speed control right now really well. Love pocket speed. One of my favorite ways to play the game. Oh, he's going to pull this back. He's going to take it top left. There you go. He spiked that one a little bit. Yeah, if he gets this, it'll be a 20-21 race left in the battle. And he does. Nicely done. Let me go find out, double check the score, guys. I'll be right back. All right, score confirmed. So far, so good. All right, both playing well. Miller just playing on the break here. You got a little tie up there with the 7-9, I should say. And then Mike playing defense right off the bat. Smart moves. Like seeing it, like seeing it. I don't think that one, I don't think it drives past because of the 4. I could be wrong, but could go bottom right with it, but I just don't like it. Yeah, I was going to say, I think defense is the way to go. It leaks out. Oh, good try there, Miller. Mike's probably going to spike this in the bank shot here, bottom right. Going to make me a liar. Trying to defense it back. 4's in play a little bit. I don't think it's fully in play for the right-hand side of that 1 ball, though. Must have been. Miller kicked at it right away. I don't know if he double checked it though. Felt like he still could have grabbed a little bit of that 1 ball. Right. Mike Florio here with ball in hand. I think I'm just gonna follow this up, take that 2 all the way top right, along with the 3. There you go. Smooth stroke on this one. Nothing crazy. Oh, he hits it off just a little bit. Surprise. right up on top of that 3 ball. Should still be fine to be able to hit away from it. By the way, a couple other shout outs here for liking on the stream here. Chase, thank you for liking on the stream, as well as Michelle. Appreciate you, my dear. Thank y'all both. All right, good hit from Millard. Tough to tell if the 7's blocking enough access. I don't think it is. Should be enough to cut this in. Tough action for the 4, though. He hits into the 4. No scoops. Well, he made both. So he got a 2-for-1 special, but scooped up right behind the 9. I didn't see that part coming. I just didn't think he was going to have shape on the 4 right off the bat. One rail kick here, an unfortunate ball in hand. (16-20) left in the race. If he scoops this up here, he'll be in the lead. Oh, no. No, he was close. He had great shape there on the 7. Might be a good leave here, too. Oh, ends up clipping behind it here. He was trying to hit it full to go and make the ball. Ball in hand back to Millard here. 5 massive points on the board. Like I say, getting this will put him in the lead. This will be a big deal in this matchup right now. Big deal in this matchup here. I like his start for the 6-ball left-hand side pocket. He let it run a little far, but I still like the option. 7-ball bottom right. Come on back over for the 8. There we go. Nicely done. Uh, 15 people, Tommy. 15 people. All right, and a good out by Mike there. Nicely done. 43-27. Mike down to needing his last 12 here. Just a little over a rack. 19 left for Millard. Yeah, it was definitely a better turnout. I'm assuming sorry, drawing a blank here. The 4-5 bracket, Tommy, I'm assuming that will be an even better one today, to be honest with you. Like I say, yesterday was a little bit of a busier day for a lot of people. A lot of things going on around town and stuff, and so it's all good, though. It's all good. We'll have a little bit better turnout here in 9-ball. Hopefully, though, what I would really love to see, and I'm trying to keep you guys apprised of it here. We'll start running singles boards as soon as we get people. Right? We were trying to get some up and running yesterday. I don't know if we did. Officially, I don't remember seeing one ran, but it'd be nice to get a few singles boards out of this for this weekend. So, hey, Matt Leonard, how's it going? He says, "What's up, Cat? What's up, sir? How are you doing today, brother? Good to see you on the live stream. Appreciate you being here. I'm ready for pool on Monday. Ready for a normal pool day. Back surgery's done. I'm pretty well healed up now for the most part, and ready to see if I can play a little bit. I had the series of unfortunate events happen. Chad, I twisted my ankle the previous Thursday, not this one that we just got done with, one before, and still went and did a pre-match on the twisted ankle Friday. I was hoping it would be healed up pretty good. I tried to ice it and take care of it as soon as possible, but it decided to mess with me. And then Monday I had my back surgery I had to have, which was nothing too crazy. It's a micro radial ablation, so stick some needles in there, fry the nerves. Painful, but nothing too major. Nothing like getting like disc fusion. Like every time I say back surgery, everybody's like, "Which disc did you get fused?" or something like that. And I'm like, no. Like I wasn't cut open or nothing. Oh man. But I'm ready for for those that know, I love commentating pool, but after a weekend of commentating, I want to play. So I'm ready for a normal Monday. Tom says I'll be there in a bit with Marlene and Bree to help out while they play and hopefully win. There we go. Let's go, Tommy. We'll see you soon, sir. We'll see you soon. Matt Leonard said, "Good, just watching. Glad, brother. Glad you're here, man. Better to watch this than it is the Jags game. I'll say that." Womp womp. Tommy says, "Look, you have had two. Yeah, yep. That's what most people think, Tommy. As soon as I mentioned I had to have back surgery, and so they're like, what disc did you get fused?" I'm like, "No, I'm not down that path. Hopefully, won't have to be." So Miller cracked me up there. He spikes that bad boy. Qball gets all the way downfield. He's like, "Why did Qball go down there?" Oh man, one real kick here to the side pocket, drives right by it, man. Tough. Ball in hand, back to Mike. 9-17 left in the matchup. If Mike scoops up all this here, he'll need 4 left. This will be a really big deal. And won't say that it's over for Miller, but it's going to be tough to come back from. He ain't one to give up, though. Had a little bit of angle there. That draw, that putting bottom on, I should say, run on over just a little bit. Good try there on the bank. All right, 6-15 left in the battle. Guys, with this being round 1 here, just a reminder, this is a modified single elimination, just like all of our tournaments are. The only time you'll hear me say otherwise is the U.S. Amateur Preliminary that we got to have, what was it, last month, actually, if I remember correctly. And that is a double elimination until the finals, in which then it's just a one race longer. But just like with everything APA related here, modified single, so you're guaranteed to play twice, not guaranteed to lose twice. All right, here we go. Yeah, that was a good break for Millard, but fortunate on the leave here. He set up pretty good for Mike for at least the 1 and 2. He's going to get back downfield for the 3. Just a small miss. May get some love from the table. There's a no-go on it. He got back down for that 3, though. Had he potted that ball, he was going to be at least in the vicinity. Tough to say what to do here, to be honest with you. If 5 wasn't there, then I would, try to send the 2 to left-hand long rail, but he is probably going to be stretching a little bit for this one. No, I guess he was able to get the carom off. It was tough for me to tell. I was guessing with the 5 being a little above, I didn't think the carom would work just fine, but it did. It absolutely did. Well played, Millard. Nicely done. All right, let's take a look at that again while he's working on this 2 ball here. Yeah, that 5's above the 2 a little bit. Oh, gets a little love from that bottom left-hand corner pocket. Put a stroke on it, though. He got right on over that 4-ball. And eyes here on the 6. Maybe a little stop shots in that 6 on over that side pocket. He pulled it down just a little bit. Main angle a little tougher here, but still there nonetheless. There we go. Love the speed. Oh, no. Thought he had it. That was good speed. He would have had a nice little slice there for the 7. He would have been set up just fine for the 8. 8's in that center zone, so he could have went all the way down and come back up and went for the side pocket or something like that. But Millard hitting that good, so that way the 7 tracked down just a little bit towards the corner pocket. And again, just don't overdo it. You got options on the 8. Not say you can't make something a little easier or go with something else, but you got options. don't overthink these shots. Good try there on that 8. Bit of a tester on this shot here, though. Mike shooting over the rail. A little bit of distance here. And, oh, it hangs. He got a nice favorable bump in that 9, too. Miller scoops this up here. This is going to be a very tight ball game, like 3-8. Yeah, 3-8 is what will be left in this matchup. Very nicely done. If one of them just get a decent break here, I mean, they're getting a hold of the break overall. I haven't been fully kind of looking at where they've been breaking from, but I'd say with how the breaks have been overall, I would definitely change. I would change something up on this break. I know it's the last one, but I would 100% change something here. Yeah, it's just what I was talking about here with the breaks. Mike gets a nice early 9, though. That 3 rolls does not here. Mike could have finished it right there. He'll need 1 on the break. That will go forward. There we go. I think Miller realized it. Miller didn't realize it. He thought it was his turn. He walked over to grab his cue case just a second ago. That was funny. That was funny. All right, Mike will need 1 to Millard's 8 now. Let's see. I haven't seen too many people walking over with paperwork yet, but let me refresh the bracket to see if we got any other matches done. Right, so Landon did draw the first round bye here. He is waiting for a match between Bill Huffman and Wesley Mitchell to play the winner of that. Eric got the win against Mr. Jose Santiago. And I just saw PJ shake hands. And he was at the table last, if I saw it correctly. So I think PJ may have gotten the win against Robert Allen. I'll confirm here in just a moment. All right, Miller still with a chance here. We'll try there on the 2. Gonna be a good leave. Yeah, that's a very good leave. A good hit. Ooh. A good leave as well here. Snookers up right behind that 9 ball. Oh, my Lanta. Millard is in trouble. Yeah, I don't know how he's going to get to this 2-ball. The only thing I can see is going against that right hand long rail and, adjusting your English here to try to let it open up to get down to it. Is the only thing I'm seeing. But you can't go 2 rails off the top right. Oh, he's still. He must. All right. I'm not mad at that. I mean, he's giving ball in hand to him, though. Stop it, Windows. I don't know what you're popping up a notification for. There we go. That's it. Shake hands, and they are done. Good job. Good matchup here. Good fight from both gentlemen, though. Got down to the wire there. Very close. Very, very close. Well played overall, guys. All right. So don't go anywhere, guys. Make sure and stay tuned. But actually, before I let you go. Oh, looks like Miss Mary Turner's already come on in. I see some more people coming on into the building now. Getting ready for the next bracket. Getting ready here. Let's see. Actually, let me refresh real fast. There was a couple other people that walked on up. Now, I don't know if that's people checking in or what here, but yeah, PJ did officially get the win against Mr. Robert Allen. So it'll be Robert Allen versus Mr. Jose Santiago. PJ will be playing Mr. Eric Markham. Both those matches actually just got called. Mike Florio here with the win on the stream here, waiting for the matchup between Jack and Josh Epro. So he'll play the winner of that. Miller will play the loser of that matchup. And that's all we have for updates as of right this thing. Guys, we're going to put on the BRB screen. Please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more action here, guys. I'm not going to kill the stream here, but stay tuned for more here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day like the rest of us. And appreciate y'all for being here, guys. Thank y'all. Cut that in. It's tough from the camera angle to tell. If the 1 has room to come past the 8 to the bottom left-hand corner pocket, I'm not as worried. Then I would say he absolutely opened himself up a good opportunity here. Kit with the drain, though. Top right-hand corner pocket. What a shot. Wow. Play a defense here. He's going to let it stroke out. And that leave will do the trick here. 3 blocking access to the 2 stripes on the left-hand side pocket, the 11 and 14. 8 looks like he's blocking access to the 15 here. That was actually a very brilliant leave. Ben, looks like he may be opting here in just a second to start taking over that top right-hand corner pocket. Went for the bank here. Gets it clean as can be. Right past the 6-ball as well. That's Team Top Brass there, Mama Assing it. Oh, I love it. Got to see them first day this morning here with little baby Jasper. Cannot believe it's about to have been a year. That's wild. There we go. There we go. She fired that so good. What a clean combo. I get it. He's trying to put bottom. Still force the 5 on through. And he's going to get a great leave out of that. Wow, what a shot. That works. That works very well. Different chats going all at once. And that will do the trick right there. He lands it perfectly. Great timeout. Well played here. But I'm seeing a little bit more, I want to say, just letting go of his stroke here. Really letting it out by Hugo here. Play the safety, and it's up against the rail. I don't think George has good enough eyes to be able to go after it. Hugo here. Hugo here, let's go. Gary there on my YouTube side saying, pocket still mean. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. George added a little spice to your life on that one here. My man wanting to earn himself instant. Oh, what an out from Miss Debbie. Well played. Debbie getting the enough room past that 5. So he's looking at the combo. Oh yeah, he's looking good at the combo. Look at that. Side pockets open up for it. Cam's right on over. Beautiful. What a nice little shot. Minutes into the stream going live, in which a couple of those we weren't even on the table yet. Goodness gracious, if so, we are rushing through these finals. And she does. What a beautiful out. This is, I mean, top brass is 9-ball they're playing, so both on the 6. And then after this, we're going to get to see what a bank that was. Hold on. I'm pulling up my paperwork. I'm seeing it go into what's going on and what's going to happen today and high expectations. And so far, I think the expectations have been met. I've loved it. It's been very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. Nice job by PJ. Good job. Look at that action. Goodness gracious. I'm over here. All right. I think we are already back. I've heard Kelly saying that Tails reassigned. I think we're going to get to see Mr. Robert Allen versus Jose Santiago. So we'll actually have the same race that we had just a moment ago. Now, this is the one-loss side match. So after this one, the two gentlemen are out of here for the tournament. And that's Mr. Robert there getting in some good practice already. I like seeing that. Hey, while you're waiting on things to get going, why not go ahead and hop on, hit a few balls, get everything ready. Hey, he hit the 8. I saw that 8 move. It was a good hit.
What you want? Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love.
All right, here we go, Mr. Robert, back to the table. Let's get this party started. Good luck to both gentlemen. Again, this is a one-loss side matchup. Loser here is going on home for the day. $55-46 race. Skill up 7 versus 6 here. Again, we're still in the 6 through 9 bracket right now. We got about 45 minutes roughly until the skill of 4-5 bracket will begin. Does he get some love? No love from the table here, that top right-hand corner pocket. Run's going to be a little tougher on this one. Assuming 3's got enough for him to go on by. There we go. Get off that rail just a little bit. Shooting over the pocket just a tiny bit now. He needs to ride between the rails on this one. Yeah, he definitely was trying to. Good speed overall, just small miss on the 3 ball. Ooh, Robert spiking that a little bit, but gets good. Bumps into the 8 a little bit. Actually, puts the 8 not in a bad position, actually. Good eyes here on the 4. Yeah, he's set up good to complete this run now. 5 ball bottom left, 6 top right, or top left, sorry. 7 bottom left. He just doesn't need to get behind the 8. That's it. There we go. Staying nice in that window. Looks like he used a little bottom there. Not too much. Good, smooth, controlled stroke. Might pop this one a little bit here. Oh, does he get love from it second time around? No go. Just off by a tiny bit. Very unfortunate. Oh no, Jose's reaching. Oh boy. I don't like those shots. I don't like whenever, out of nowhere I'll try to do them too. Overcuts the 8 in the process. Gonna leave Robert with the opportunity here. If he gets off rail, a little chance here to get right on down. He'll be driving towards the 9. Good speed. Good cut. Small bounce off the rail. Gets it. Nicely done. There we go. And a good out. 3-7 in favor of Robert. Good start to the first rack for him. Gets him a nice little lead right off the bat. Making that a 52-39 race left in the battle now. Right. Popping just dead center. Getting a hold of it pretty good. Oh, 8 ball hangs in the pocket. Nothing on the break here. Nice little 1-8 combo. As long as he just drives that 1 over there towards it, it'll do the work. He just doesn't want to overhit. He wants to leave that 1 hanging. Oh, drops them both, but he gets back around the 7. He gets back around the 7. I did not think he would right off the bat. Nicely done. No, small miss there on the 2, Jose. I think he would have still had eyes on a 3. 6 is blocking a little bit, but I think it would have been fine. Like playing a defense here. You got the 7 ball playing big blocker for you. Extra scooped up close to the 6 here. Figured he was going to hit it a little fuller than that and let the Qball drive up to the 7. Let the 6 drive on by. Good hit by Jose on the 2 ball towards that bottom left-hand corner pocket. Opens back up for the top right. It's a little bit off the rail. That's a tough leave, though. Robert trying to kick around with it. Good attempt on that. He was definitely in a tough position. Run is back on. The question is about the 4 ball after this, though. 2 and 3 is not a big deal. 4 ball. Might have to end up doing a carom shot off that 4. Go ahead and make the early 9. A lot of these in terms of the skill level 6 through 9 bracket. I've talked about this before on stream, but he doesn't go for it. You won't see a lot of them try to go for early 9s because this isn't rack space, it's point space. If it was rack space, you'd see them go for early 9s on a regular, right? I say on the regular, per se. You would see it more. Let me say it like that. Wouldn't be on the regular, but you'd see it more. Whereas with this being point space here, they want to scoop up as many points as they can. He's trying to masse around that ball in hand over to Jose. Going for the bank, I'm assuming here. No, he's trying to cut it. Okay. Interesting. Good try by Robert on that slice into the side pocket. He's going to go to slice it, coming back around for the 5 ball. Get past that 6-7. Ooh, it's going to run to the 7. Opens up just fine. He's good. He is good. There we go. Spikes that 5 in. Bumps to the 7 in the process again. But should be set up just fine here. Run is definitely on. Let's see if he can finish this out. Oh.
Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you too, Mary Turner. I love it. Unfortunate scratch there, ball in hand to Mr. Robert. He's going to keep this simple here. I'm surprised he wasn't going to try to get back around, take 9 in the same pocket, but tough to drive this down. And hits it good. Makes it 8-12 here. You guys give him just a moment here. Looks like he stepped off to the side for a second. I tell you, you see some of the wildest things here at Qball. Looks like TJ's over there enjoying mozzarella sticks. What type of competitor is over here eating some mozzarella sticks? I tell you what, I'm just kidding. By the way, I had to tease him. He was right here by the booth. Um, Give me just a second, guys. All right. So, a wild series of events. They didn't realize. They never let the tournament director know that 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me make sure I keep up the score. They never let the tournament director know that they had not received their score sheets, and so they were just goofing around, is what they just said. And so the reason it's not rack your own Davis at all. It is opponent rack. So the reason he racked right there was because they were just goofing, is what they were doing. And yeah, wild series of events, guys. If at any point in time, 20+ minutes into your match being called, you haven't received your score sheet, you're we have a tournament director, guys. I don't understand. Oh Lord, have mercy. I mean, it looked like they were playing a legit match. I mean, I even went and told them. I said, I have your score right here. They're like, no, we were just goofing. And but both agreed. Both were like, nah, we were just goofing. We didn't have our score sheet. I'm very confused by what has happened, but it is what it is. Both players were saying they were goofing. Both were not keeping score. Although normally, we don't ever use the stream score as the official one. I was confident in my score. I had it right. But it is what it is. So hey, we're starting the match over. So they re-lagged, re-racked, and everything's good to go. Davis, how you doing, by the way, sir? I, I, I was very confused. I'm like, wait a minute, like I don't understand what's going on. They walked over to the tournament director's desk, was talking to Kelly, and that's why I was like, wait a minute. I was like, why is he racking? Can't rack his own. Oh man, goodness gracious. Okay, now that's solved. Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome in, Davis. How you doing, by the way? Welcome into the stream. Glad you're here. Let's talk about, about something else. Oh man, that was a very wild turn of events, I'll say. Oh man. All right, nice hit on the 5-9. I like the opportunity there. I like the opportunity Jose was going after on that one. David says doing good. Glad to hear it, brother. Glad to hear it. Nice slice there by Robert. Well played. All right. No, no, no APA is different than that one, Davis. That is the rule in the rule book. You do not rack your own. You can have if you need to. So, like for instance, I've had somebody on my team that had hand problems before, and so the opponent's team can rack for their teammate, right? If that makes sense. So, like if I was on Robert's team, obviously it's a singles event, but if I was on Robert's team, I could rack for him, for example's sake, for Jose to then said break if need be, right? Um, but no, you're absolutely right. APA rules very plain and simple on that. You're not allowed to rack your own. 100%. I like his break. I like his break a lot. He's got it down pat in that center line. Yeah, the run is definitely on if I saw correctly here. Yep. He's had to get back over for the back cut for the two, but He is going to run into that 8 ball. I'm a little worried because where the 9 and 7 both are, they're blocking a lot of field of vision to that 4. But I think if he can get to the 4, he might have a run out. Yeah, tough back cut there. Very tough back cut. David says, that essentially I haven't had that happen yet. Been playing a lot of years, 7-9. And I still find little stuff like that every once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, there's, and you know, like I always tell people, Davis as well, for the rules, keep in mind, they can update. They do change. Like there was definitely a rule before about like, I had a player on my team before that's, you know, some days he feels more confident with one shaft over the other. I think he has both now, like a carbon fiber and I want to say I think 2 different type of wood shafts. Don't quote me on that, but it doesn't matter. He has a couple different shafts for his playing cue. And used to before, like you couldn't break that down. There was definitely a rule in there before about breaking that down. You could not do it before, and that's a rule that has been updated. You can actually, you know, break down and change that. You can't break down and change like into a jump cue, right? Into a specialty cue. You can't do that. That's still in there. But like if you're like, look, like you know, oh my goodness, like I have the wrong shaft on, no big deal. Or I'd rather play with this playing cue, no big deal. But those are both acceptable in the rules now. But that's definitely, you know, things change. Things change. So usually when quoting rules, you'll see me. I'll even tell you guys I'm pulling up on rules.poolplayers.com to literally give you the verbatim rules as for how they're worded, and where they are at in the list as well. Good try there on that 8 ball. That was a tough situation Robert was in. Although if Jose keeps this up and ties at 10-10, that's no sweat off of Robert's back. That'll still keep him in the lead. I make it a 45-36 race is what they'll end up making it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the rule book being digital now. I think that's a great tool, great resource for us to use and being able to look things up. I cannot tell you how many times, you know, working for Mike and Kelly and working in the office that I have come in the next day and started working on the phones and see, you know, there's a missed call and I'll call somebody in the back and they're like, oh, we had a rules question. And I'm like, well, I was like, you have the rule book right there. Like it's available to all. It's not hidden. It's not a mystery. It's right there built within your app. Very easily accessible. So I always try to educate people more around it because people are not used to that yet. And so I'm just trying to help people out to understand that, like, I'm not saying you can't call the office, but if it's 9 o'clock at night, man, you know, sometimes I'm in bed or handling other stuff. Like we you know, we're not there to answer. So I get the right point there. Oh man, he got stuck on that one. So to answer your question here, Davis, the verbatim here now, this is on page 38 to 39. It says you may change cues and or cue shafts during game provided. The cue and or shafts you are switching to do not violate any other rules of use and remain within the time guidelines. So yeah, you can definitely change it. Definitely change it now. So he's going to try to go right past this 8 ball. He did. Hits it good. Doesn't end up scratching the process. Nicely done. Very, very nicely done. Wow. Way to go. That was impressive, Jose. Nice favorable bump by Jose into the fine ball, moving it right along close to that corner pocket. Good speed here, just right between the rails. You'll have eyes on that 6. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. It says good to know. I only have a Q-Tech Ghost, so only one shaft for me. Yep. Yeah, I don't really see it being a favorable thing to be changing out your shafts multiple times. I think the only way I would see it as a benefit is maybe, maybe you're doing a matchup and, you're already feeling good about the night and you're testing something out, then maybe it starts to like fail on you a little bit, or you're not shooting good, whatever the reasons, but maybe instead of playing with the new shaft that you just got, you switch back to Old Faithful. I could see that being beneficial. But past that, man, just changing up multiple times, I can see that not really helping a game. You need to be firm with how your equipment works and used to it, because you don't want to keep adding so many variables. That's why I literally, respectfully though, got yelled at during a world qualifier, because it was, I think, my first world qualifier or whatever. There was a Q guide there, and I went, and everybody was getting the community clears, and I wanted community clear because I want to be cool, and went and got the community clear tip. Now, luckily, I played extremely well. Was blessed, had a great tournament during that world qualifier. But one of my teammates was like, "Dude, he's like, you don't ever want to change that." He's like, "You're changing the whole variable of how your Q works and everything." He's like, you're going to take some time to adapt and get used to it." I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. I really wasn't thinking about that. Like, I wanted the tip everybody else had. So, but that's what got me on my path on Kamui tips as well. That's why I love having my Kamui athlete that I have now on my Q Tech. And a similar shot just a little while ago. He has no problem drilling these on down to that corner pocket. All right, good out. Nicely done. 14-16 in favor of Robert. And Robert with that nice, just pure straight down the center break, really controlling that cue ball. I like that. Good attempt there on that one, but unfortunate leave here. Left Jose hanging bad. I should say fortunately for where Robert left him, but unfortunate for Jose. That is not good. I don't think he has enough room here, because where the 8 is to get up table and back down. No, eight's maybe not blocking enough of the path. More so maybe the 5 is a little treacherous, but no, there's a path there. Wow. Wow, he tried to shorten the angle there. Guys, I know he didn't make it here. This isn't a pick on Jose, but I want y'all to look at this here. Look at what he loaded up. Looks like loaded up maybe a little bit of right there. If I'm seeing, it's tough for me to tell. Yeah, it killed that angle, though. It massively killed that angle. Wow, he was not far off from that. Oh, oh, oh. Robert owes everybody $1. I'm just kidding, Robert. Right, one dead on the board here. Yeah, he did a little bottom right on that, didn't he? That was interesting. That was very interesting. I mean, that thing almost did like a straight line straight on down. I mean, you saw it. It flung right into that 5 in the process. That was amazing, though. Very impressive. T-minus 19 minutes till the skill level 4-5 bracket gets started here, chat. We'll be off on our second bracket for the day. Yeah, that was a nice shot, wasn't it, Davis? I liked it, man. I liked it. Considering his options there were few and far between, I think that was very creative way of trying to accomplish main contact into that ball in the corner pocket. So I got to give him props. That's why I wanted to replay it. I'm like, that was impressive. Like, I understand he didn't make it, but he wasn't that far off from making it though. That's the wild part. All right, ball in hand to Jose. Fortunate scratch there by Robert. Good eyes on a nice run here for sure. 4, 5, and 6, easy pickings. 7 ball sitting that centers on the table. So as long as you don't get all the way to the top side here, which you shouldn't, where the 6 is, you should be on this bottom half of the table. Don't let it free roll. Don't let it free roll. Slow down. Oh, we got enough room to drive past that 7. What a shot. Nice. Oh, he's low enough for the bank. Oh, man. But I love the speed. He had a great angle for that 9 ball after. Really, really good angle for that 9 ball after. It's favorable bump into it. Did a little follow there. Nicely done. And that's going to drive right on down. Oh, very unfortunate. I think he is giving it over to Robert on that one. Yeah, he's bringing the rack out. So 20-19, 1 dead ball. Tough leave right there. Very tough leave. I think maybe the only thing there is see if I could have tied something else up. And I really wasn't paying attention that long enough to tell you what he could have tied up instead. But I felt like no matter what, he was going to give him ball in hand. And if I'm going to end up giving ball in hand, I'm going to tie something up and make it more difficult for you. Oh, nice little 2 rail. Don't like him messing with the 4 too much there, but he was trying to go around it for sure. Like the speed. Good aim here for the 3. Needs to pull back on this a little bit, get it back downfield. There you go, right in between the 6-9. Hit that perfect. Nicely done, Robert. Get some snaps from you on that one. That was beautiful. That was beautiful here. And there should be a window between the 6-9 again for that 5. It's a little tighter for the window, though. Is he trying to actually force follow it that far to get it around the 8-7 by the luck of it? Yeah. Oh, he got right through that window. He got right through that window, chat. Get off the 5. He hit it too good. Oh, you gotta love hate this game sometimes. But look at this, man. I cannot believe it. He drilled that right on through without really too much overpower here. Look at this. Very good control. Very, very impressive control. Look at that. Qball scoots over just a tiny bit. I mean, just a little less power on it, and he was very much so sitting good in the neighborhood. I cannot believe he got that much power off of it. Oh no. He's kicking at it. Hit it good though. Oh, he hit it so good, chat. Wow, way to go. Way to go. Nicely done. Robert liking some back-to-back instant replays here. One rail kick. I'm normally not a fan of this. You don't kick at things you can see. Just play defense. But he hit it good. Oh no. After a solid run. Unfortunate scratch in the right hand side pocket and ball in hand back to Jose. So he's going to come out on this here today. Left hand side pocket, 9 ball, bottom right. Tick, tack, and toe. Scoop up these 4 points, have access to the break. Be a nice little end to this rack for him. There we go, 24-25. Jose get one on the break, at least eyes on the one. Not the best leave there, but can work with it a little bit. He can work with it a little bit. Work with it indeed. Goodness gracious. All right, tough leave. Gonna try to zig through the short rails. And zig and zag he does. Hit it perfect. Robert is scooping up the instant replays today, guys. Oh, man. Little Z bank in action. Wow, between the short rails. Good gracious. And gave this man too much time on a table. Hey, he's shooting good. Shooting really good. Wow. No, Robert, I gave you a compliment here. You drove right past the 5. Ball in hand back to Jose. Uh-oh. And then Jose lets it run away just a little bit, gets on top of the 7. What a shot by Jose. Nicely done. Wow. Way to recover on that one, Jose. Look at this. Slices on over, sends the cue ball right in between on that right hand long rail. That actually kicks on back down just a little bit. There we go. It goes, drives right past the 8-9. All right, Miller getting called to watch a hit. Good try. Hey, Sharon, how's it going? Yeah, very, very good try. I'm surprised that somehow or another he drove right on past 8-9 originally when that shot on the 7. It was a good shot, too. Very, very good shot. There we go, and good out. 28-31. Sharon, I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. Having a blessed day. You know, we love tournament days here. So that and my family's having a good day out. They done had to go to church. They're out with my dad and his wife and enjoying some grandparent time for the kiddos. So it's a good day. Nice solid hit there by Jose. Does not get any love from the table on it. Robert doesn't want it either. Left really tough on this. You hit this wrong and end up going behind it, you're going to scratch. No, he hit it good. He got a little slice of it, get off the 4. Oh, just passed it. Just passed. I like Robert's reaction right there. Oh, man, it's funny. Cracks me up. Hey, good try. Miss Brandy says, "Is this for today 9-ball game?" It is not but 9-ball today. Yes. Yep. So we completed and finished out 8-ball MVP yesterday, and today we will finish 9-ball MVP. In fact, the first bracket, which is the 6 through 9 bracket, is going right now. Well into it. The skill level 4-5 bracket starts here in 7 minutes, and then at 4 p.m. the skill level 1 through 3 bracket begins. Then we just got to start getting a little bit of a lead here. That 9-point difference in the handicap. Robert has kept it very, very close, if not been ahead most of this matchup. Right now, it is a 24-14 race. Wait for it. 5-ball's still rolling. But yeah, Brandy, how are you doing today, my dear? Welcome to the stream. We're putting a nice little draw on that. Might be a little much there for the 6, but it's all good. Yeah, he ends up being kind of straight. Ends up going rail first on it. Looked like that way, but I wasn't 100% sure. Nope, 4 or 5 player meetings being called right now. Ray says, "Thank you and good luck, doll. Good luck, doll, indeed. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Guys, take a moment anytime you drive by the stream, even if you're not going to be staying, and get a second, hit that like button. It helps out. I love it. Chili says, "Is it grandparent time for the kiddos or kid-free time for the parents?" No, wifey's still with the kiddos right now, so it is grandparent time for the kiddos for sure, not kid-free time for the parents. Unfortunately, um, for today here, I'm at work. Not unfortunately, I like what I do for a living. But I'm at work today, and wifey's out with the kiddos. So we do need to plan another time though for them. I'd like to see because they haven't had a sleepover at the grandparents' house in Valdosta, so might have to see about making that happen. Grace is doing good, just at work, ready to watch all the players. Let's go. Well, I'm glad you're having a blessed day at work. 31-38 in favor of Mr. Robert. Robert needs 8 more. Keep in mind, again, this is a elimination match, chat. Elimination. On the break, unfortunate scratch. The one must not drive by to that top right-hand corner pocket. So he's going to go for the combo with the 1-5. Am I seeing that right? I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, 1-5 combo. Oh, no. Barely just thins that 5 ball. Very, very unfortunate here. Ooh, Robert going for a nice little bank. Good attempt there. Again, this has been a nice little back and forth from both gentlemen. One rail kick for the one. Drives past it a few times. On him, back to Robert. Oh, Chili, you're always welcome to ask questions, man. You're a huge supporter of the stream. Please never apologize for asking a question that may have already been answered. He says, sorry if you mentioned this before, but what's the winner get for this tournament? So this tournament, each bracket will have 2 winners. They are splitting the cash entry fee. So this bracket has 15 players. So it'll be it was a $20 entry fee, so it'll be $150 per winner for cash. First place also will automatically go to singles regionals in March, the spring singles regionals. So we just got done streaming that a couple weekends ago. So they get qualification in that. And then the third thing they get is they get invited back on over to the Jacksonville Invitational. More info to come around that. But yeah, they get 3 things. So as long as you make it to the semifinals, you get invited to the Jacksonville Invitational. You win it all. Again, singles regionals. And then also you get cash money. Not too bad for a little $20 entry fee, though. You got to think $20 entry fee, you walk out with $150 plus a paid for singles board, which that could have cost you $40, right? So not too shabby. But the dollar amount is strictly and 100% dependent upon how many people showed up today and paid their entry fee. Robert is in good shape to finish this matchup out. It's like he's choosing to do a little drawback on this. A bit far. I'm assuming that, yeah, there's definitely not enough room. Goes for the combo, though. Hits it good. 7 ball for the win here. And a nice out. Well done. Very well done. Well played. There we go. Shake hands, gentlemen. Good match overall. Very impressive. Robert, goodness gracious, sir. Several very impressive shots overall. Guys, I'll be back here in just a moment when we get the next matchup on the live stream, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for more of it. Appreciate you guys for being here. Corner pocket makes both. He says, I don't need a stinging 3-9 combo. I'm just going to show up and show out on stream here. Great job there, giving Miss D some space here on the other table. Table 25, again, rocking and rolling with Strokers versus Wreck and Rollin'. Trying to keep eyes out on that as well, guys. I'll keep you guys up to date on the score as I can. Woo, what a fiery shot from Miss Debbie. Well played. Cut that in. It's tough from the camera angle to tell. If the 1 has room to come past the 8 to the bottom left-hand corner pocket, I'm not as worried. Then I would say he absolutely opened himself up a good opportunity here. Kit with the drain, though, top right-hand corner pocket. What a shot. Wow. Play a defense here. He's going to let it stroke out. And that leave will do the trick here. 3 blocking access to the 2 stripes on the left-hand side pocket, the 11 and 14. 8 looks like it's blocking access to the 15 here. That was actually a very brilliant leave. Ben looks like he may be opting here in just a second to start taking over that top right-hand corner pocket. Went for the bank here. Gets it clean as can be. Right past the 6 ball as well. That's Team Top Brass there, Mama assing it. Oh, I love it. Got to see them first day this morning here with little baby Jasper. Cannot believe it's about to have been a year. That's wild. There we go. There we go. She fired that so good. What a clean combo. I get it. He's trying to put bottom. Still force the 5 on through. And he's going to get a great leave out of that. Wow, what What a shot. That works. That works very well. Different chats going all at once. And that will do the trick right there. He lands it perfectly. Great timeout. Well played here. But I'm seeing a little bit more, I want to say, just letting go of his stroke here. Really letting it out by Hugo here. Play to safety, and it's up against the rail. I don't think George has good enough eyes to be able to go after it. Hugo here. Hugo here, let's go. Gary there on my YouTube side saying, pocket still mean. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. George added a little spice to your life on that one here. My man wanting to earn himself instant. Oh, what an out from Miss Debbie. Well played. Debbie getting the enough room past that 5. So he's looking at the combo. Oh yeah, he's looking good at the combo. Look at that. Side pockets open up for it. Cam's right on over. Beautiful. What a nice little shot. Minutes into the stream going live, in which a couple of those we weren't even on the table yet. Goodness gracious, if so, we are rushing through these finals. And she does. What a beautiful out. This is, I mean, top brass is 9 ball they're playing, so both on the 6. And then after this, we're going to get to see what a bank that was. Hold on. I'm pulling up my paperwork. I'm seeing it go into what's going on and what's going to happen today and high expectations. And so far, I think the expectations have been met. I've loved it. It's been very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. Nice job by PJ. Good job. Look at that action. Goodness gracious. I'm over here bragging about the action here. Gary's corner pocket. Looks like the 6 ball is playing blocker. But she can actually just push to the bottom short rail. Keep it simple. Ooh, got the love from the combo. What a shot, Miss Jessie.
Now for me here, bank shot all day.
Yeah, in that right-hand side pocket.
Bank shot all day. I tell you what, if I had to cut a ball down a rail or bank a, look at that. Nice shot.
Snap.
Nice shot.
The left hand. And now Omar is up against Mr. George. Oh, she just got that dragged right up table here. Look at this. What a shot by Miss Stephanie. Oh, what a bank by John Hummel. Nicely done. And instead of Karam here, off the 3 into the 5 left-hand side pocket. 3 should pop back out. May actually open up for a 3-9 combo. He goes for the Karam down in the bottom left-hand corner pocket, makes both. He says, I don't need a stinking 3-9 combo. I'm just going to show up and show out on stream here. Great job there, giving Miss D some space here on the other table. Table 25 again, rocking and rolling with Strokers versus Wreck and Rollin'. Trying to keep eyes out on that as well, guys. I'll keep you guys up to date on the score as I can. Woo, what a fiery shot from Miss Debbie. Well played. Cut that in. It's tough from the camera angle to tell. If the 1 has room to come past the 8 to the bottom left-hand corner pocket, I'm not as worried. Then I would say he absolutely opened himself up a good opportunity here. Kit with the drain, though, top right-hand corner pocket. What a shot. Wow. Play a defense here. He's going to let it stroke out. And that leave will do the trick here. 3 blocking access to the 2 stripes on the left-hand side pocket, the 11 and 14. 8 looks like he's blocking access to the 15 here. That was actually a very brilliant leave. Ben looks like he may be opting here in just a second to start taking over that top right-hand corner pocket. Went for the bank here. Gets it clean as can be. Right past the 6 ball as well. That's Team Top Brass there, Mama Assing. Oh, I love it. Got to see them first day this morning here with little baby Jasper. Cannot believe it's about to have been a year. That's wild. There we go. There we go. She fired that so good. What a clean combo. I get the. He's trying to put bottom, still force the 5 on through. And he's going to get a great leave out of that. Wow, what a shot. That works. That works very well. Different chats going all at once. And that will do the trick right there. He lands it perfectly. Great timeout. Well played here. But I'm seeing a little bit more, I want to say, just letting go of his stroke here. Really letting it out by Hugo here. Play to safety, and it's up against the rail. I don't think George has good enough eyes to be able to go after it. Hugo here. Hugo here, let's go. Gary there on my YouTube side saying, pocket still mean. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. George added a little spice to your life on that one here. My man wanting to earn himself instant. Oh, what an out from Miss Debbie. Well played. Debbie getting the room past that 5. So. Oh, he's looking at the combo. Oh, yeah, he's looking good at the combo. Look at that. Side pockets open up for it. Cam's right on over. Beautiful. What a nice little shot. Minutes into the stream going live, in which a couple of those we weren't even on the table yet. Goodness gracious. If so, we are rushing through these finals. And she does. What a beautiful out. This is, I mean, top brass is 9-ball they're playing, so both on the 6. And then after this, we're going to get to see what a bank that was. Hold on. I'm pulling up my paperwork. I'm seeing it go into what's going on and what's going to happen today and high expectations. And so far, I think the expectations have been met. I've loved it. It's been very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. Nice job by PJ. Good job. Look at that action. Goodness gracious. I'm over here bragging about the action here. Gary's corner pocket. Looks like the 6 ball is playing blocker. But she can actually just push to the bottom short rail. Keep it simple. Ooh, got the love from the combo. What a shot, Miss Jessie.
Now for me here, bank shot all day.
Yeah, in that right-hand side pocket.
Bank shot all day. I tell you what, if I had to cut a ball down a rail or bank a, look at that. Nice shot.
Snap.
Nice shot.
The left hand. And now Omar is up against Mr. George. Oh, she just got that dragged right up table here. Look at this. What a shot by Miss Stephanie. Oh, what a bank by John Hummel. Nicely done. And instead of Karam here, off the 3 into the 5 left-hand side pocket. 3 should pop back out. May actually open up for a 3-9 combo. He goes for the Karam down in the bottom left-hand corner pocket, makes both. He says, I don't need a stinging 3-9 combo. I'm just going to show up and show out on stream here. And great job there, giving Miss D some space here on the other table. Table 25 again, rocking and rolling with Strokers versus Wreck and Rolling. Trying to keep eyes out on that as well, guys. I'll keep you guys up to date on the score as I can. Woo, what a fiery shot from Miss Debbie. Well played. Cut that in. It's tough from the camera angle to tell. If the 1 has room to come past the 8 to the bottom left-hand corner pocket, I'm not as worried. Then I would say he absolutely opened himself up a good opportunity here. Kit with the drain, though, top right-hand corner pocket. What a shot. Wow. Play a defense here. He's going to let it stroke out. And that leave will do the trick here. 3 blocking access to the 2 stripes on the left-hand side pocket, the 11 and 14. 8 looks like he's blocking access to the 15 here. That was actually a very brilliant leave. Ben looks like he may be opting here in just a second to start taking over that top right-hand corner pocket. Went for the bank here. Gets it clean as can be. Right past the 6 ball as well. That's Team Top Brass there, Mama Assing. Oh, I love it. Got to see them first day this morning here with little baby Jasper. Cannot believe it's about to have been a year. That's wild. There we go. There we go. She fired that so good. What a clean combo. I get it. He's trying to put bottom, still force the 5 on through. And he's going to get a great leave out of that. Wow, what a shot. That works. That works very well. Different chats going all at once. And that will do the trick right there. He lands it perfectly. Great timeout. Well played here. But I'm seeing a little bit more, I want to say, just letting go of his stroke here. Really letting it out by Hugo here. Play to safety, and it's up against the rail. I don't think George has good enough eyes to be able to go after it. Hugo here. Let's go. Gary there on my YouTube side saying, pocket still mean. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. George added a little spice to your life on that one here. My man wanting to earn himself instant. Oh, what an out from Miss Debbie. Well played. Debbie getting the room past that 5. So. Oh, he's looking at the combo. Oh, yeah, he's looking good at the combo. Look at that. Side pockets open up for it. Cam's right on over. Beautiful. What a nice little shot. Minutes into the stream going live, in which a couple of those we weren't even on the table yet. Goodness gracious. If so, we are rushing through these finals. And she does. What a beautiful out. This is, I mean, top brass is 9 ball they're playing, so both on the 6. And then after this, we're going to get to see what a bank that was. Hold on. I'm pulling up my paperwork. I'm seeing it go into what's going on and what's going to happen today and high expectations. And so far, I think the expectations have been met. I've loved it. It's been very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. Nice job by PJ. Good job. Look at that action. Goodness gracious. I'm over here bragging about the action here. Gary's corner pocket. Looks like the 6th ball. All right, guys. Landon Fox versus TJ coming up to the live stream next. Let me switch things over. Bear with me for just a moment. Switch on over tables. You are. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Getting this swapped on over to Landon and TJ. And Brain says, hopefully, wait and see. Okay, we'll see what happens on that, Brain. Maybe we'll be able to get Sean on the live stream. We shall definitely see. Dennis, what's going on? Dennis over there on the YouTube side says, watching from Indiana. Dennis, glad you're here with us hanging out. Appreciate it. Sorry about the break. We just got checked in the skill level 4-5 bracket players. And then also we have the skill level 6-7, or 6-9, sorry. I'm so used to yesterday. Skill level 6-9 bracket is well on its way. We're going to zoom in a little bit on this table. Give me a moment while I'm adjusting cameras, guys. That was a bit much. There we go. That should be a little better. That should be a little better. Good start from Mr. TJ here. Let's see, is that 2 on the break? 3, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, 2 on the break. Nicely done. Good start. Good start here. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Dennis. Appreciate you again, like I said, being on the YouTube. Miss Brandy, as always, appreciate you. Guys, we haven't had any other additional likes or shares on the Facebook side of business here. So if you get a chance to do so, also it takes you just a moment. Feel free to hit that subscribe button on both my channel, The Voice Jacksonville Pool, and then of course Jacksonville APA's YouTube channel. We're live on both, so we appreciate any of the love and support that you guys can give, and it's free, costs you nothing. I know a lot of subscriptions cost you money right now. These do not. Landon's going to have a bit of a battle on his hand, almost a 20-point difference between the handicap here. So he has got to get a hold of this pretty fast. All right, one real kick here for TJ. I like this angle he's at. There you go. Hits it full. Gets it on over to the top left-hand corner. Pocket so close. Oh, man. Love it, love it, love it. So very, very close. Good attempt. That was impressive. All right, Land's going to have was going to have the chance to go on a little bit of a tangent here. Qball ran away from him just a tiny bit there. You see a little frustration from him on it. Looked like a good hit. Yeah, I don't even think the 5 moved. Did there at the end. It just had to move a little bit because I said something, didn't it, chat? Of course. Oh, I love it. TJ back to the table. Has eyes on the 4. Should be able to go this left-hand corner pocket. Should say bottom left. Should be able to get eyes on this 5 afterwards as well. Oh, hits the bank. Josh was just over here talking about how he's been winning today and how it has been between both opponents a combined total of 5 points is all it's been. Oh, dead ball. No, that already got off on the score right off the bat here. I just realized I'm missing a ball too. I don't think there's been a second dead ball. I'll get it taken care of here in just a moment, guys. I was doing so good too. All right, let me get that quick update on the score here, guys. Be right back. All right, I was 1 point off for Mr. Landon there. Sorry about that. Got it correct now. You know what I didn't do earlier, though? I did not do a quick little refresh on the skill level 6-7 bracket, or 6-9 bracket. I'm going to keep doing that all day long because of yesterday. Let's see here. Mr. Wesley Mitchell versus Mike Flory on the one-loss side. Charleston versus Eric Markin, one-loss side. Robert Allen getting the win against David Haney. Robert Allen got the win against David Haney. Which we saw his matchup against Jose, so he sped through that other match. Millard versus Mr. Bill Huffman going on right now. That's actually beside us on the table. Josh Shipro versus PJ in the winner's side now. That is to where we're in the modified single part of that now. So loss here is a loss here. It's over. All right, good break here overall, but the 1-6 being a problem here. Also on the winner's side here, Mr. Landon Vice versus TJ. So this matchup here is a winner's side match as well. To then get into the finals. Actually, forgive me. This would be... Yeah, yep. That would be to get in the finals. I had it right. Good try on that top left-hand corner pocket. Spikes it a little bit. And open up the window for Landon here. Just the 3-ball towards that bottom short rail. Not a bad leave. I like what Landon was doing. A bit of a tough leave here. Kind of like just rolling this. Oh, he's going to send it. I say I kind of like just rolling it up on the 4. Not really leaving much else to do with it. TJ's like, I'm going to full send this bad boy. Just hold my cue and wait. And good leave right there by Landon, too. He's playing it smart. Playing it really smart. He knows he's got to get ahead of him from the early to the mid game, so that way late game is not as troublesome. So he's doing a really good job, really protecting that, not pushing past anything he needs to push past, and taking this matchup very seriously. It's good to see. Might be a little opportunity here. He's close up on that 3. 2, possibly 3 rails on this one. Yeah, it's going to kick in behind it, drives by it. And drives by it again for the second time around. Good attempt there by TJ. Nice try. All right, a little bit of the run is on. 4 must drive past that 5, so pull back on this a little bit. Set up for the 5 in the same pocket. Get back over there on the left-hand side of that 6 ball. Follow through on this just a tiny bit. Oh, man, he hit it good. He hit it really good. He was just off a tiny bit, but that was the right speed. Ran to the 7, got it off the rail, everything. Very unfortunate there. Yeah, he's stuck 6 balls blocking access by the look of it. I feel like you can still get a little bit of that from our point of view here. It's topside for him, but a little bit of that right-hand side of that 5 ball. If not, it might be worth trying to curve it on in there. Boy, yeah, it was a good attempt. Very good attempt. And it's close to that 6 now a little bit. Tough shot here if he's going to go in that side pocket. Gets it good, though. All right, nice out, guys. All right, off on 1 point for Michelin here, up 16-3. This is kind of the place he really wants to be here at this point in time, so he's doing good. Doing really good. All right, chat, let me know who y'all are rooting on in this matchup here between Lane and TJ. We got battle of the 8 versus the 6. Battle it is indeed. All right, nothing on the break. Eyes on the 1 right off the bat. Not a lot to do with it, though. 6 is blocking access to this corner pocket we're over, and the bottom left-hand corner pocket from here blocked as well by the 3, 6, and 5. Might just push this to the rail, to the bottom short rail. All right, good hit. He's going to open up a window, though. That 6 slows down. Hey, you open up the window. Landon has a nice little run here, at least for the 1 to the 2. 3 ball is going to be a little trickier. If he can get back down here in this bottom quadrant. Oh, if he doesn't make it tougher on himself from the get-go. Yeah, it's going to be potentially tough to get back for this 3. Yep, he doesn't even want to go for it. Playing the defense, 8 ball getting in the way. Might have leaked out a little bit here. Tough to tell. Again, I like the way he's playing, though. He's playing smart, protecting his lead. He understands there's almost it's 19 points, but it's almost a 20-point difference that he's got to go to further. 2 full racks versus TJ. 6 can definitely make some runs on the table. So you gotta don't play overly cautious, but you gotta play smart, and that's what he's doing right now, right off the bat. Plus, it's got to be weighing on your mind for both players now if they looked at the bracket, understanding it's this matchup and one more. There's only 2 opponents in their way, and they're staring at one of the opponents right now. Oh, 2 ball has went bye-bye. Oh, did he get it? It's Kelly. All right, so I always like to look it up just to make sure because there's always misconception about this rule. And the instant I see it, I want to say the ball is dead because it's 9 ball. But it says on page 49 of the rule book via rules.poolplayers.com, in 9 ball, balls that get knocked off the playing surface will be immediately spotted on the foot spot. The 9 ball is spotted. Go. Oh, no. I didn't get the cue ball in the side pocket. Oh, my Lanza. Ball in hand back to Mr. TJ here. Tough action for that 4-5. I was just looking over at the table for a second to see if I could peek it a little better, but yeah, the 4-5 are not in the best shape. Have to go for a combo here off of him if he's going to, so maybe he's just stopping it here and trying to play defense. Oh no, he's forced falling. Maybe he's going to set up for the bank here instead. I'm not sure. Just not a nice place for that 4 ball to be. Now that's a better spot for it to be, but he does not want it to be there for Landon, that's for sure. The 7 ball, which I'm assuming with where the 6 is, he's going to try to be above the 7. Past that, he's got a pretty good field here to work with now. Oh boy, till he rattles it. I say he's got a good field, he rattles it. He's sitting there looking around. Michelle, how's it going, my dear? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Guys, say good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are well and blessed. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the live stream, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep it up and going as much as possible today. Instead of, shutting off in between. We got quite a bit of action here, and yeah, there's 9 ball tends to go a little faster than 8. So, only downfall is, I may have to jump to a different match in between a little bit and switch up some scores. But Now we got the 4-5 bracket going. It's going to be a little more possible to kind of keep things flowing a little bit. So you doing well, Michelle? I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Doing well also. Having a blessed day. Looking for Twinkle. Mr. Jingle Jangle. But yeah, having a blessed day so far. You know, loving being here and definitely enjoying the day of battle. Oh boy, hit off on that just a little bit. You just gotta lock it in. Gotta lock it in. There we go. Oops. There we go. Let's see if he can get back in the groove here. Oops, I definitely, that's what I did earlier. Should be 65 for the race. I don't know when I hit that button. My bad, guys. Oh, man. That's what I did. I accidentally gave a point to the race. Okay, I see what I did now. Score fix there. TJ's at 5.
Spike draws.
All right, good out. Nicely done. What's up? Right, guys, I'm back here. Had to celebrate a little bit with Robert. They're getting moved up. He was talking about moving up from a skill level 5 earlier this year, earning the skill level 6, and now recently getting moved up to skill level 7. In the course of a year is tough. That is tough, and especially the 5 through 7 style bracket. That's massive. So we were just celebrating. He was very proud of the work he's done and how he's done it and stuff. And I told him he should be. He should be very, very, very happy about that because that's very tough to do. So back to this action on this table here, though. TJ doing really well now, making a little bit of a comeback against Landon. Notice a couple shots here that were a little peculiar for Landon, I would say. We'll see if TJ can clean up the rest of this table, though. It's set up fairly nicely. You can use a 7-ball top right-hand corner pocket, come across between the long rails, have that 8 bottom left, 9 bottom right. This is set up pretty good as long as you just stroke through these. So overall, definitely favorable, I'd say. Roll up on this, take that 9. This is 3 big points right here for TJ. And then what I'm gonna do is mute up for just another moment here, guys. I'm gonna go double check the score, make sure I got it right. I've been trying to keep up with it, but you know what happens. All right, so he poked that a little bit. He's a little far with where his the regular position of his cue, at the tip of his cue, versus when he's making the striking point. When you're thinking of a pendulum, right, swinging from left to right, that very bottom middle part, that is when your cue should be, when the tip of your cue should be making contact with the cue ball, right? And it looks like he's like a little further away than he needs to be on it, and kind of poked that one a little bit. It was odd. It was interesting, but it was odd. Let's see if he's going to be kicking at this one. I wonder if he's going to go for the full rail kick here all the way to the top short rail, or if he's going to try to come from the bottom short rail here, which is a shorter distance. I like that option just to make good contact instead of trying to pot the ball. Not saying you couldn't try to make it in the process, but that's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, this is the shot I would go after. And he hit it good too. He almost hit it in the right spot. Bit of drain all the way down in the corner pocket. Oh, he hit it so hard though. It came all the way back, set right back up for Landon.
Yeah, that was
There we go. All right, good out. Give me a second here. Let me just double check, make sure I got the right score, but it should be right. Be right back, guys. All right, we're off. All right, nothing on the break. And looks like 5's taking up room there for the 1 ball. That'd be a big plus here for Landon if so. TJ, though, at the halfway point. TJ's down to needing 23 more versus 39. Look and see what he has as options on that one. I would not risk whatever you do. Don't risk running to this 5 at all. Leave this 5, 4, 6 tied up the way that it is. There you go. Nice shot. Nice shot. Little crossbank action. Tougher shot here on this 2. Top left-hand corner pocket. More so tougher to get something onto the 3. Oh, oh, he gets saved. He gets saved. Got it. All right. Good try there by TJ. Very, very good try there. He was in a little bit of a predicament. Only downfall is now that F5 is out of that cluster. I'll let this drift down just a little bit. Oh, man. Might be a little too much. Nah, he's all right. He's sitting good. There we go. A little pace on it. Off the rail. You can work with that. A little back cut here. All right. He's in gear now. He's in gear. There we go. Waiting for the table next to him. Smart move to reset. Love seeing that behavior. Oh, why are you putting so much on it, Landon? You're doing it to yourself now, brother. You know these tables are slick, man. You know something simple like that here is gonna jump on over if you have the slightest bit. All right, like his angle for the 8 to get to the 9. He's gonna drift on back down. Be on this right-hand side of the 9 ball. Take it bottom left-hand corner pocket. What he's shooting over right now. Or what he was over, I should say, not shooting over. Oh, my goodness gracious. He let it skirt. He let it skirt. Why are you hitting it with so much pace? Why? Why, Landon? Oh, my Lanta. This man's getting overly fancy on a table he does not need to be fancy on. Landon's favorite song is being fancy on at Applebee's on a date night, but good Lord, he put too much on that. All right, 31-27, 2 dead now. Guys, keep in mind again, even though this is a winner side match, this is Dangerousville. All right, let's see here. Nothing on the break. Eyes on the 1 right off the bat. Eyes on the 2. Might be a little tough actually getting back around for the 2. One's got an interesting little angle to it. There you go. He's going to be around it after 3 rails. I didn't think it. Think it went past. He's looking at it though. I don't know. He didn't get down on the shot fast. I'm not sure 100% if it goes by. Close up to that 3 ball. All right, good opportunity here. Let's see if TJ can keep on going with the lead here. 14 points ahead overall. Consider the handicap, the race difference in place. Just fits to do this shot. Let me get a quick refresh here. See if any other matches have finished yet. We're still staying in the same place we were just a moment ago through the 6 through 9 bracket. I'll leave here on the 3. Scooped up very close to that 7. I don't know if he's got enough action on it. He did. He was closest in that corner pocket. Nice try. And he gets a nice favorable leave out of it. They're going to go 1 rail into it. He ran out of the pocket, Landon. Oh, man. And he got a good leave out of that one, that's for sure. Tough to be able to do this 3-9 combo. Looks like he's got enough eyes on it, but this is not one I'd like to go after. Such a distance here. Good try. Oh, does he get punished? No. Oh, man. Darn. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Good try, though. See, that's what ends up happening to me. Anytime I go for those early 9 combos, I get punished every single time. Few and far between do I get. Mm-mm. Right. Table's open up enough now. Landon should be able to work with this quite a bit. All right, Landon, don't overthink this here. Get a Get the rest of this table, scoop it up, and start working towards the difference here. There we go. There's the normal shooting and stuff. Might have talked too soon. Okay. All right. Like, he's fixed to overdo this, isn't he? All right. Nice little shot here. If you want to go 3 rails, get back over. 1, 2, and 3. Kick it on over. There it goes. Nice job. Set up perfect for the out. Look at that. Almost dead straight in. Has just the perfect little bit angle there. Nothing much. All right. 40-28 now. 25-18 left in the battle. There we go. That was a good one, Landon. Nicely done. Good out, sir. Good out. I see Wesley over there switching up tables, so I'm assuming he got the win against Mike Florio. Let me refresh. Double check here. Yeah, he got the win against Mike Florio. Charleston got the win against Eric. So that will put them into the semifinals. That'll be what brings the one-loss side bracket on over into the winner side to play the winner of this matchup we're watching right now. Mr. Robert Allen still waiting on the match between Miller Massey and Bill Huffman right now. All right, landing up to break here. 25-18 left in the battle. So pop on a little bit. One ball gets some movement. 4 into the side pocket. One drifts a little bit. I don't know how much room he has access to it, though. I don't think he does because where the 3 ball's at, I think he's taking up the room that he needs for it. But if he can lay into it, he'll be doing just fine. But looks like Landon's asked for the shot to be watched. He's going to rail first. 1 ball all day long. Get some love from the 6. No go. I heard Landon in the background. He said, I definitely thought it'd be closer than that. So, Brandy, I have access to tables 16, 17, and 18 right now. Are 3 tables I have access to. Now, we're as usual, just focus on 1 table at a time here in terms of a matchup, but I have access to those 3 tables. So if you're following along at home on CompuSports and you see somebody on one of those tables here, I might be streaming it. A little overcut from TJ on that. Good attempt here. He would have had a great leave there on the 2. What a defensive shot that was. Nicely done. Take a look at this. Great speed. Phenomenal control there on that Qball. Wow. Look at this. Off that second rail, just drifts right over. Perfect as can be. Well played. Very, very nicely done there. Well, if you were waiting for Mr. Sean Duncan, we're going to get to see some of his match here in the background, and then once we're done with this matchup here, we're going to be switching on over to table 18. So you'll see him playing a little bit there, top left of your screen here. In fact, what I'll do. So I'm going to move this over just a tiny bit and up. Ooh, hit a little lag there. Hold on. I don't want to take away from this match, but Brandy, I believe it was you were asking about Sean's match, if I remember correctly. Somebody was. So there we go. Get that breakout. And he does. Nicely done. Yeah, you'll see him at the top left of your screen. I say top left, more like left middle, left top a little bit. You know what I'm talking about. The left-hand table. Oh man, I was complicating it. But yeah, what I'll do is once this matchup's done is I'll switch over strictly to that camera. And then it'll take me a minute to get everything swapped over and updated, but I will. Yeah, not a problem, my dear. Not a problem. Can't always facilitate this, but we can right now. So a little one-rail kick here can be a little deceiving with the distance because the 8 ball, and sure enough, good try there from TJ. Ball on hand back over to Landon. Landon bringing that closer and closer here. 22-18 left in the race. TJ still got the lead. Oh, nice. Very good. Well, I'm glad you're here in the stream, Brandy, and getting to join us. Do you think it'll make him nervous if I tell him that you're watching him on the live stream, or do you think that's something that he'd like to know? Let me know, because when I go by and checking on the score, I can update him. Some people like knowing that stuff. I play better if I know my family's watching. Something about knowing that they're getting to be there and be a part of it means a lot to me. So some people though, some people make them nervous. They're like, I don't want to know so and so's watching. Oh my goodness gracious, they're gonna see me mess up, and they get super nervous about it. It's crazy. They on a nice little run here. Landon, beautiful out there. Landon now pulling ahead. 15-18 left in the battle. Make it colder now. Oh, I love it. All right, one on the break. Oh, a little tougher leave there on the 1-6 ball playing blocker. Crafty Grandma there in the YouTube says, hoping to see Tony play. Well, even if you can't, you may hear the jingle jingles in the background. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if he gets onto the stream table here. Now, we'll be focused primarily on the 6-9 bracket here very soon, just because theirs is coming to a close here. There we go. Nice shot by TJ. Well done. Get back all the way around there. He's going to have tough action there, getting anything for the 4. Very tough action here. Might be able to run a little bit into the 8 in the process on this, but I'm afraid of it getting away from him. Oh, interesting. I'm surprised he wasn't just going for the make there, going for maybe like the 3-4-5 combo. Very interesting option there. Just got to bring it back a little closer. Smooth stroke here on the 4, gets him to the 5. Easily keeps him to the 6. He hit it with the right speed, just off on the angle just a little bit. That was good speed right there for sure. All right, we'll get a quick score confirmation here from Landon's match and double check it, but we're getting close to the end of this one. Appreciate Tommy for helping out with that, by the way. All right, score confirmed 58-30 here. Leave that as a 7-16 race. Landon's done good bringing this right back, man. He's done a really, really good job. It was definitely getting away from him for about the early first half of the matchup. Nicely done on the defense. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought it was going to hold up just a little bit earlier than that, but good attempt, though. Gotta watch, make sure he gets this good leave on this, too. Oh, no, he runs into it, hides himself up with the 4. I was afraid of that happening. That's tough. That is tough. Oh, no, tries right past the 2 in the process, too. All right, ball in hand to Landon. He's looking at the 3-9 situation. May have to go for an early 3-9. Might have to combo it. Might get love from the 7. No go. Oh, man. That was a cliffhanger for a moment, chat. That was definitely a cliffhanger. Goodness gracious. Mm. Now let's see if Landon can close this out here with ball in hand. A little force follow here on the 4 left-hand side pocket. 5 ball top left-hand corner pocket. 7 sitting as a goose, so you really don't have nothing to worry about there. 8 balls not far outside the top right-hand corner pocket. Take the 9 in the same pocket as the 7. Come around. Maybe 2 rails on this too, but definitely 1 rail for sure. Yeah, he's going to go to second rail. And he's putting a little much on it. A little bit of speed on it. And then he has to, but right, this is for the victory and to get himself into the finals. All right, guys, let me get the score update on this one. We're switching tables. Give me just a moment, guys. All right, I think I got this right now. Oh, unfortunate scratch by Sean on that one. Very, very unfortunate there. All right, guys, just as a reminder with that last match we just finished watching, by the way, Landon Fox landing himself into the finals. So he'll be waiting for the winner between, let's see, 96-20 should be the other one. No, it is the top one. Yeah, he's waiting for the winner between Wesley Mitchell and Charleston Petio. Oh, I need to get what the race is. My bad. Let me get that pulled up here. Sean's the one I don't know. Gillis is a 5. So he'll be going to 38. Give me 1 second here. We'll get. Let me fix that score back. There we go. Sean is a 4, going to 31. All right. There we go. All right, we should be all caught up now. Yeah, we should be all caught up. Should be good to go. Sorry about that, guys. Had to handle something real fast. Let's get back in the match, though. Hey, Miss Yolanda here in chat on the YouTube side saying, let's go, Gillis. Let's go indeed. Show the man love. He's got a nice little lead right now. So, no, it's a 7-point difference overall, but he's doing good. He's doing good. Such a long distance bridge here. One rail kick. He hits it good, though. Nice shot by Sean. Oh, there you go. What a drive on that 5-ball. Well played by Mr. Gillis there. Oh, man. Almost the right idea. Just a little too much English there. End up kicking on out and over. Ball in hand back to Sean, and he has got to take advantage. He needs to scoop all 4 of these points. Now, he's got a little work to do because of where that 9-ball is, but he needs to scoop these up. Gotta let this one flow here. A lot of top. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Drives right past it. Gillis is going to be able to punish him on this one. Now he doesn't have to do anything fancy. He'll still be above that 9-ball and be able to take that, drive that 9 down bottom left-hand corner pocket. So focus on this shot and just make sure you give yourself a good opportunity there on the 9, which you naturally will. There we go. Good out by Gillis. Nicely done. 22-8. That's going to leave it a 16-23 race left in this battle right now. Gillis getting ahead on him. So. All right, Gillis on the break here. Unfortunate scratch on the right-hand side pocket. Very unfortunate. Marlena, you're late to the battle there for saying, let's go, Landon. That's funny. Oh, man. Landon's matchup's over here. He's waiting to be in the finals. That's funny. All right, let's see if Sean can grapple back on a few of these points for sure. Oh, he's having to go rail on the 2-ball. Might get a great leave out of this. It's decent leave. Decent leave. Gillis might be able to punish him a little more for this, though, and drive right over there to that 4-ball. Maybe below it here. Yep, just like that. Oh, no, we didn't mean to make it. He was not going for the make there. He was going for the defense. By the way, chat, fun fact here, because this is something that was a misconception here. Unless he looks at you and he's like, man, I can't believe I got stuck. And he was going for the make, which I don't think he was. If he was going for the defense there, even though he still made a ball in the process, it's still a defensive shot. He was trying to end his turn. He's trying to walk away from the table. He was not trying to make anything. Just because something goes doesn't mean it's not a defensive shot. That'd be like me not marking defensive shots for myself because I didn't really defense it that well, but I was still going for a defense. Trust me, whether I accomplished it or not doesn't matter. Was I trying to go for one? Yes, gets marked as one. Sean with a bit of distance here on this 4-ball. Actually like throwing this a little hair of outside. There we go. Bring it on around, get off the 9. Oh, he hit it good, actually. Hit it really good. He got very favorable there. Whoa. Wait for that cue ball to stop. Slow down 7. Slow down cue ball. He'll have eyes on the 6. Perfect. He's in good shape. He gets a favorable bump into the 7. Nicely done. Good little run here from Sean. No. Pulls it right into that bottom of the 10 corner pocket. Ball in hand back to Gillis. And 4 very reasonable points on the table. Marlena giving some props to both. Says, nice. Love both these guys. There you go. Yeah, Marlena. Landon's waiting in the finals here. He's waiting for the matchup going on right now between Wesley and Charleston Patio. So that's who he'll play. And then Mr. Josh Shepro getting the win there against PJ a moment ago. And he is waiting for the matchup between Robert Allen and Miller Massey right now. So we have 2 potential finals here to start very soon for the skill level 6 through 9 bracket. Gills get some love there. 2 more points left to get. And scores them. Nicely done. 27-13. It is a 11-18 race left in the battle. Charleston on the break. Oh, no. Hits it so good. Drives it right up to that top right-hand corner pocket. Just V-lines it right over there. Got a little bit of a spread, too. Nothing on the break. Pretty open. Easy access to the 1, 2, and 3. 1 ball left-hand side pocket. 2 down to the bottom left. 3 right-hand side pocket. Probably end up popping back up to that top short rail. No, take that 1 left-hand side pocket, sir. It's easier. I promise it's easier. It's easier. No, Sean. Oh, you're killing me, Holmes. Killing me. That's okay. Still love you. Oh, man. Yeah, one left-hand side pocket, 2 bottom left, 3 right-hand side. You're going to be below the 3, so you're going to be down here on the bottom half, so it means you're going to probably slice the 3 in and drive up to the top short rail back down, 4 bottom rights. And then depending, just because of a little bit of blockage there, depending on what you do from there. Got the 7-9 playing blocker after that 4, so you just need a way to pop back out and take that 5 top right-hand corner pocket. So it gets a little tough from there, but there was definitely some good points to be had. Most definitely. No, Gillis. Oh, man, trying to stop shot it. You could have just rolled forward if you need to. If that interfered with the accuracy, or if you know it's the interference with the accuracy, you could roll forward just a little bit. Gonna get really good on this 3 to be able to set up to the 4. Now he's on the right-hand side of it. Hit that very well. I need to roll forward just a little more would be nicer, but I think he's in fine shape here. He can drive past that 7. Mm-mm. Really? No way. Oh, wow. That was wild on that Qball. Very, very wild. To be honest with you, if that 5 goes in that side pie, I'm going there, but I ain't mad at this. Get these points. He could have had a little angle, a little bottom there, and he would have drifted over for the 6 next. Oh, missed the back cut. Man, Sean breaking one of my number one rules there. You don't kick at things you can see. Good try there on that 8 ball. All right, guys, we're going to get a proper score update. Right, sorry about that, guys. Definitely hitting the wrong buttons here. 33-13 is the score confirmed from the scorekeepers. Do apologize about that, guys. I definitely was messing around on my phone, if I'm being honest. So Gillis with a good break. Eyes on the one. Don't know if he can drive it past that 6, though. Doesn't look like he's got the room. If he doesn't, just try to hide it, scoop up with the 6 ball here and send the 1 on its merry way. Hitting it a little firm. Almost got a little love there from the 3 ball. Nice little carom shot from Sean here. It's funny. Landon just saying the same thing I always say about you don't kick anything that you can see. We have seen one successful one where Robert did it earlier and he actually made the ball. Sean tried it earlier and still at least made good contact, but that right there is the main reason you do not try those shots, because it bites you more times than not. It is something that on a regular basis you're not gonna make contact with it. You're gonna miss it in some form or fashion, and just it's too much risk for little reward. Oh man, a little bottom there. He could have come on across just fine. About half a tip or so. Good attempt here, but this may allow Gillis here to close this out. And if so, it's going to throw Mr. Sean over into the 1-loss side bracket. And then we are 13 minutes away. 13 minutes away from starting the skill level 1 through 3 bracket. So they're going to be getting rolling here, and then hopefully we'll have the finals here in just a moment of the 6 through 9 bracket. So we'll see who's Landon's playing. Again, he's waiting on the matchup between Wesley and Charleston. And then Mr. Robert Allen is playing his match right now against Millard. And winner of that goes to play Mr. Josh Shipro. And that'll be all she wrote here. Congrats to Gillis. Well done. Well done. Nice out. All right, guys, don't go too far here. I'm going to get things reset, and we'll get ready for the next matchup. But it may end up being a finals match, so bear with us here. Let me actually, hold on here. Let me see. It needs to be one of the finals matches. Guys, let me go ahead and take advantage then, because it's going to be a moment till the finals match is ready. They're still battling out. So let me give a reboot into stream here. I'm going to go ahead and end it now, guys, and then I'll bring you back live here as soon as we're ready for finals for the 6 through 9 bracket. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, giving you as much access as I can to the 2025 Summer MVP Tournament here. 9-ball edition at the one only Qball Billiards here off of Beach Boulevard, guys. See you here in just a moment. Don't go too far, okay, guys? Get your PB&Js ready. Get your popcorn. You know what to do. The voice of Jacksonville Pool.